BMW R18 Classic, $17,995. The best of the lot, both in terms of engine capacity and cost, BMW's version of the classic touring cruiser, the R18 Classic. Classic 1802cc Bavarian offers big windscreen of the basic model, two-stage touring seat, with tiny floorboards and soft saddlebags featuring twin buckles. It's essentially an optioned R18. Spacious cockpit is comfortable, with broad handlebars, LED auxiliary lighting, big 4.2-gallon fuel tank, and traditional 16-inch wheels with wire spokes that roll on either end of the long 68.1-inch wheelbase or other touring-friendly characteristics. It's powered by a 6-speed transmission, mechanical driveshaft and a 1802cc Boxer twin engine rated to produce 91 horsepower and more than 100 lb-ft of torque, the bike's visual and motivational focal point. Ironically, those figures are rather similar to Milwaukee's V-twins. Though it does not lock, the big soft leather baggage will swallow quite a fair number of things. Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic 114, $22,499. Harley's had decades to finesse this class, and the Heritage takes that know-how and rounds it out with a few contemporary additions and some travel necessities. You also get a few well-designed additions like floorboards, an adjustable rear shock, a sturdy, waterproof saddlebag system, and a quick-release windshield, in conjunction with the standard 16-inch wire wheels, teardrop-shaped tank, and deep front fender. Besides ABS and cruise control, the Heritage offers few other technologies besides to power. With 94 horsepower coming from the Milwaukee 8114 powertrain, there is ample oomph in this motorcycle to get you, your passenger, and your luggage for a weekend. The Heritage tastefully melds classic and modern design. The blacked-out finish gives it a contemporary feel, and it is solidly built. Want to go even more retro? Look to HD's Special Edition, limited production Hydra-Glide Revival, based on the Heritage. Indian Springfield, $22,999. White wall tires, loads of chrome, floorboards, and a studded leather saddle mean the Springfield digs deep into Indian lore. Spoiler alert. It has cast 17/16-inch wheels. This allows the bike to run on tubeless tires and utilize a tire pressure monitoring system. Furthermore, modern touches include cruise control, ABS, hard luggage with remote locking, keyless starting, and selectable riding modes. But with its balanced fenders together with warbonnet fender lights, a light bar with auxiliary lights, a tall detachable windshield, and a plethora of shining bits, it's impossible to shake the deep vintage feel the Springfield gives off. The base model Springfield was powered by the well-accepted 49-degree air-cooled Thunderstroke 111V twin engines, producing 92 horsepower and 119 lb-ft of torque. The higher spec, visor-less Springfield Dark Horse have more powerful units, featuring the Thunderstroke 116 engine. Indian Super Chief Limited, $18,999 per $21,999. While all these motorcycles have a largely similar appearance and design language, there are minor differences. Even though the Super Chief is essentially a cruiser, the sculpted V-twin motor, black-rimmed headlamp, redesigned fenders, and short passenger seat make it look far more aggressive and minimalist. The four-scene feature set is rounded off by the classic 16-inch wire spoke wheels, floorboards, and teardrop-shaped gas tank. It also features soft leather saddlebags and a quick-release clear guard for added comfort. Swept-back handlebars and large floorboards ensure that even the longer rides are quite comfortable. The basic model Super Chief comes fitted with an air-cooled Thunderstroke 111 engines, much like the Springfield, but the limited version gets a more potent 1890cc Thunderstroke 116 engines. Both bikes receive cruise control, keyless ignition, and plenty of riding modes. The Super Chief Limited also gets standard ABS and a 4-inch touchscreen with the Indian Ride Command user interface. Indian Super Scout, $16,499. Though technically a 2025 model, the Super Scout fits here perfectly since it largely follows the same traditional bagger design as the rest. It's the smallest of the three Indians present in capacity, price and size, but that's not a bad thing. Where 16-inch spoked wheels, chunky tires and redesigned fenders give it a far more customized appearance, the fundamental DNA is taken over with the same windscreen, passenger seat, leather-look saddlebags, and a smaller petrol tank. With a claimed 105 horsepower, the new liquid-cooled Speed Plus engine should be able to romp over great distances due to its less than 600-pound weight. A set of very plain-looking saddlebags is included for transporting weekend goods, and the shorter SS windshield is easily removable for a different style. Though you'll be settling for foot pegs instead of floor mats, the Super Scout touts classic and somewhat classy looks courtesy of upscale finishes and color options. Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Classic LT, $10,399. Talking of big-boned, the Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Classic hasn't changed all that much in almost 18 years. If you are in the market for a big-boned, classic-looking cruiser sans all superfluous feature and diverting technology, this is it. The major difference is that both the 900 Classic and Classic LT share the same 903cc liquid-cooled engine. The two bikes also share the same rider's floorboard with heel, foot shifter, tank-mounted instruments, and 16/15 wire spoke wheels with 180mm tire on the rear. Boasting a height-adjustable windshield, leather saddlebags spiked, and a studded touring seat with a standard passenger backrest, this touring-leaned Classic LT brings added touring luxuries to the original Classic. The car has fitted a large capacity gasoline tank that holds a little more than 5 gallons of petrol, but it also has a 5-speed gearbox, front and rear single-disc braking, and no ABS. With a realistic price, though, you're looking at an actual full-size cruiser that can deliver pure, clean touring and cruising. Suzuki Boulevard C50T, $9,799. The Boulevard C50T is yet another powerhouse that has been in existence for over 20 years, mainly follows the same strategy of adding certain touring components to the base model. The donor bike is a Suzuki C50, an eminently capable and beautifully rendered metric V-twin, come complete with matching leather saddlebags, a studded seat, and a barn door windscreen. In our previous testing, the fuel-injected 50C V-twin proved a trustworthy and robust companion, easily capable of toting a rider, passenger, and all of their luggage. Although a removable windscreen and top-loading saddlebags offer ample weather protection and fair storage capacity, respectively, wide, swept-back handlebars, and forward-mounted floorboards create a roomy riding position. The appropriately retro appearance includes a classic 4.1-gallon teardrop fuel tank and valenced fenders to house the 15/16-inch whitewall tires and spoked wheels. Unfortunately, there are a number of cost-cutting measures, too, such as a pretty lousy drum rear brake and 5-speed gearbox.